Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. This is just gonna be a quick stream video on how to download Linux and other stuffs, Manjaro, and how to install Spotify on Manjaro. For those of you that are running Manjaro and have problems with it, so what you guys want to do is either I listed the notes under the show notes on the bottom of the video. You guys can click here, you can click under where it says here you can find his distro in Manjaro, or you can click on his video. He lists it under his video, so whether or not which one you want easier for you to get off of, it's up to you. So I'm just gonna download it under his video because I'm already here. So once you download it, you'll be presented with the Google Drive page, and then you just hit download, and then you can hit download anyway. It's gonna say it doesn't recognize what kind of file it is for viruses, but but we already know it's safe, so because I'm running it, so it's just gonna download now, and it's downloading, and it's gonna take a little bit. I'm not sure why it takes a while on Google, but it's gonna take some time to download, so we're just gonna wait for that to get done. And it should be approximately 1.7 gigabytes if I remember correctly. So it has to get up to there, so we're just gonna wait for it. And it's getting up there. So it's at like 900 megabytes, 950 going on. It's almost at a gigabyte. right now, so it's almost done. I think it has to get to like 1.7. So while we're waiting for that download, let's take a look at distro watch and see what's new out. Nothing too much. Nothing too much out. Let's go to Linux tracker. Let's see if there's anything new out over here. Pretty much the same thing, so let's see. How this is doing. It should be almost done. Yep, 1.7. I was right, so that file is done. Downloading. So once it's done downloading, I'm going to show you. That's how you get the download. So let's open up VirtualBox and hit Linux Arch, and then we're just gonna go to Linux and other stuff, Manjaro xfce-compiz. So I'm just gonna make a RAM like I always do, and then the space, that's fine. Okay, so then I'm just gonna set it up like I normally do. No, system I don't usually change. I put that high, and then we're just gonna pick like most of you guys will probably be installing this on either a USB or a CD, so I'm just gonna show you how. So gonna pick the ISO. So the ISO is in your computer, and you'll boot up to it. And let me just cancel this, and it'll look like this when you guys boot up into it. At first, it'll say, I like this grub screen, or whatever you want to call this, when you first boot up. I'm not sure if Manjaro did this or Linux and other stuff did this, but I like this new look. So once you guys want to do is make sure it's on your right language. Mine is US and keyboard is US, and that's all fine for me. And then you guys have a choice. You can either do a free, or what I did when I usually boot, I pick non-free when I usually install to hardware, so I can get the most recent NVIDIA drivers already installed, which I think is pretty cool. But we're just gonna stick to free as it was on now, because we're in VirtualBox. Hi Bad Wolf, how's it going? And then we're just gonna pick the C. You had a choice of now I'm not sure what the difference is, but we're using an ISO, so I'm assuming that the first one is correct. I'm not sure if the stick means USB stick, but I chose Why are you mad? What happened? So once you guys choose the first choice, it's gonna boot up. And you're gonna see this. So you just want to let this run its course and stuff. Why? What's wrong? Okay, so you're gonna be, once that's finished, you're gonna be booted up with, this, like this, as normal. So once you guys want to do is, however you guys want to set up your partitions and stuff. I usually use gparted, but for this example I'm just going to use the installer. So click the installer, and then we're just going to wait for that to load, and I think it's already done, so we're just going to click that, and then that is right. Oh yeah, well, Farron OS, you can't burn to a USB stick. You have to burn it to a CD. I had problems too, but Manjaro, mate, I'm surprised. What kind of issues are you having with Manjaro, mate? So once you guys that's correct for me, and then I speak English, so that's correct. And then what I always do is hit manual partition, and then we're gonna hit new partition table, and then okay, and then we're just gonna hit create, and then primary, and then and then root. So that's good. And then that's all I usually do. I keep it on root, no swap or nothing else. I don't use swap even for my hardware because I have 16 gigabytes of RAM, so I don't use swap. And then just gonna hit next, and then put in your name. I'm just gonna put test and leave it. I'm just gonna put a simple password since we're in VirtualBox, and then we're gonna use the same thing. We're gonna hit next, and then everything is okay. We're gonna hit next, and then we're gonna let it install. Wait, how did you burn Farron to USB, if I may ask? Oh, I'll have to try. Okay, I'll have to try Manjaro Mate then. I'll have to look into that for you, Bad Wolf. Oh, okay. So yeah, you were on Windows. Yeah, I thought maybe you'd be on Linux, cause I can't burn it on Linux to USB. There's no way. But yeah, I'll have to check that Manjaro Mate issue for you. Oh, that's how you do it. I never thought about that. Good idea. I'll have to do that. Oh, I burned it using Etcher too in Linux, but it never, when I did it, it never boots up. It just goes back to my default Linux for some reason. But I'll try burning off Farron and VM on Windows 10. I never tried it like that. Yeah, I tried the new version in Etcher, and it didn't work too, so it just booted back to my default grub screen for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay, so now once the installation is done, you can either quit or restart yourself, or you can hit restart now. So I'm just gonna hit what kind of mic do you use? So I'm just gonna hit restart, and then I'm gonna remove this. We're just gonna not sure what's going on here now. What the heck? Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Okay. We're just gonna reset it. So let's reset it. We don't want that. Okay, so we're in Manjaro. No, don't do. I mean, if you want to install Windows 10, that's up to you, but I usually have problems with Linux too, but I'll try and see what the issue is with Manjaro Mate and Clementine. I'm sure you'll get it working. Okay, so we're in Linux and other stuff from distro, from a virtual box, and we're going to be now I'm going to show you how to install Spotify in Manjaro. So what you guys want to do, I put the instructions in the description, but what you guys want to do is open up a terminal. Not sure if that. open up a terminal. I'm not sure if that opened up. And so and then copy this right here to add the GPU the key in. So we're just gonna add this key, and then that key's added. And I almost forgot another thing you want to do. If you're make sure yaourt is installed. So sudo pacman and yaourt. So it's not installed, so we're just gonna install yaourt. And then there. So once that key, we installed the key. Now what we want to do is, since we have yaourt installed, make sure yaourt is installed. We copy this one, lib open ssl dot combat, and then we're gonna put this in. So we install for Spotify. Then we're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna click yes. We don't want to edit this, so we're gonna hit no. We're gonna hit no. My mistake. Edit no, and then we're gonna hit continue. And then it's gonna build that one, the lib open SSL 1.1 combat. And this is gonna take a little bit, so you're gonna want to wait for this to get done. Until you see your name pop up again. I'm proud to be a distro hopper. I hop distros and I still do it. I haven't stopped yet. I was luckily not running Manjaro at that time. I was on Ubuntu based at that time. But if I were to run it, I'm not even sure if I were to get it or not. I'm not sure. I never had bad luck with Manjaro before. Because usually everybody at the farm is really good at helping if I need help with something or something else. Or usually Don't Call Me Lenny has videos on Manjaro and stuff. Usually I can find. So yeah, this is still going. It's going to take a little bit, approximately maybe 15-20 minutes, maybe shorter than that. But it takes a little bit to compile that package, because you need that package. And the person that helped me with this fix was Real Main. So kudos to you. Thank you for the fix or workaround, whatever you want to call it, for Manjaro. So that's who helped me with that. Okay, so once that's almost done, I think it's going to ask you for your password. And then you just want to put it, I don't think I put it in. Oh, that's wrong. Password, and then you continue. You want to hit yes. And then it's going to install it. So that step is done. So let's just go back. We added the key, and then we installed the lib OpenSSL combat. And now what we want to do is add another key to that. So we're just going to add another key, and whoops, my mistake. Okay, so we added that key, and what we're gonna do next is we want to install the libcurl open SSL-1.0. So, and then what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to edit this one, because we want to put lib OpenSSL -1.0-combat in place of the OpenSSL -1.0. So I'll show you guys how to do that, because this is like this lib OpenSSL -1.0-combat is the same thing as the OpenSSL. It's just a different package for some reason. They changed it. Not sure why, but anyway, let's do that. So we're gonna go to yaourt, and then we're gonna put that in, and then we're gonna want to edit this, and I like leaf pad, so let me go get leaf pad. Oops, keep forgetting that's not my password. So okay, so let's I installed my favorite text editor, so we want to edit this, and it's gonna ask you what editor you want to use. All you do is press what editor you like to use. I like using LeafPad. Of course, there's probably better editors out there. I just like using LeafPad. So what we want to do here is, once we got this open, where you see where it says depends right here, and it has this OpenSSL -1.0. We want to delete that, and then we want to put this one in here, the lib OpenSSL, the one that we downloaded before, because that's what we need. And then we're just gonna copy that and paste it. So now that we have that pasted in there, that's all we have to do. So all you do is hit save, and then we close that, and then it's gonna, you hit no, because we already edited it, and then we're gonna continue building this, and then it's gonna go through and build that package. So if you guys missed the beginning, who's ever all new in here, if you guys missed the beginning, this is just gonna be a quick streaming video on getting Linux and other stuff's Manjaro respin and installing Spotify. I already showed you guys how to get Linux and other stuff's distribution, respin, whatever you want to call it, on Manjaro, and now we're just working our way to install Spotify. So it's going to ask you for your password again to install it. And we're going to hit the password, and we're going to hit Y for yes. And then we're going to hit Y again. And it's installed. So now what we want to do is install Spotify. So we're done with the hard part. And we're going to install Spotify. yaourt -s Spotify. And then that's it. So we should have Spotify installed. We're going to hit no, because we don't want to edit this. And we're going to hit yes. And it's going to install Spotify. So this part's going to take, it's going to pause at this part and take a little bit because it's compressing the package, which is normal. So just wait for it. Don't click any buttons. And it's done. So it's going to say continue installing Spotify, and we want to hit yes and install Spotify. And it's done. So we have Spotify installed. I will go into the menu and we're going to go click internet. Not internet, multimedia, and Spotify. And we got it installed. And that's how you install Spotify. I will show you guys that I have it on my real hardware. So let me just quit the virtual box, and I'll show you I have it on real hardware. It's working right here. So That's how you install Spotify on Manjaro OS. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing for today. It was a short stream. I'll be doing another stream hopefully tomorrow. If not, watch out for me, and I'll be back with more streams and videos. So thank you guys for watching this short stream and being patient and whatnot. Hopefully I'll see you guys on other streams or back on my channel. So thanks a lot.